Hey guys, Brian here from Software Finder. Today we're taking a look at SiteGround hosting. We'll have a walk around the backend and have a quick walk through the pricing so you can decide whether it's worth it or not. So without further ado, let's click over to SiteGround hosting. Okay, so we've landed. Currently they're running a back to business sale. It may or may not be on, depending on what time you watch this video. So let's navigate to WordPress hosting. Okay, so they've got the startup plan, grow big, go geek. Which plan you choose is entirely up to you and your budget and the requirement of your site. I'd personally recommend that you go with GoldGeek just because it gives you room to grow. And as you can see here, the regular price is actually $30. Well, pretty much $30 per month, and you're getting it here for $9 almost, which is 70% off. So you might be wondering what's the difference between all these plans. Well, with the startup plan, you're only able to host one website on there, whereas with the Grow Big and Go Geek, you can have pretty much unlimited websites. So if you've got 10, 20, 30 domains, etc., you can host them all on this one hosting package. So if you've got a site which is getting up to 25,000 visits per month, the Grow Big plan might be the one for you. GoldGeek, however, this is the one I use to host my e-commerce store. No, we don't get 100,000 visits at the moment on that particular site, but it just gives us room to grow, plus extra storage as well. Here as well, you can see that you get a few extra cool features such as staging. This is perfect when you're doing development work. So I'll set up a staging site and have the developer work on a staging site so they're not interfering with the user experience on the main site. Then once the development work is finished, I'll have him transfer it over onto the main site. So let's try checking out with the GoldGeek plan. I've already got several hosting accounts with SiteGround, so I'm just going to walk you through, but before I check out, I'm just going to log back in to my main account. Okay, so here, if you haven't got a domain, or if you have got a domain, if you haven't got a domain, you can register one. So I'm going to put made in Brian 1.com. That should be available. Okay, we're going to put our emails here. Brian at softwarefinder.com and just any random password. I'm currently living in the UK, so okay, it's saying I need to go to siteground.co.uk. So never mind, let's switch that back to USA. As I said, this is just an example. Fill in all my details. Okay. So what's also cool about SiteGround is that it tells you, and in fact gives you the option to choose where you want to host your website. So here we can see they've got a data center in Chicago, Amsterdam, Singapore, London, and Milan. Okay, so if I was hosting it, if I was checking out from the UK, I could choose London, but we'll leave it as Chicago for now. The hosting period, this bit's very important. If you're on a limited budget, then I'd choose 12 months hosting period. However, if you can afford more, then I'd go all the way up to 36 months, which is 3 years. And the main reason for that is your saving will be enormous. As you can see again, the regular price is pretty much $30, and this is an introductory offer only. So take advantage, because when it's time to renew, you will be charged this price, which can be quite expensive. Okay, so the domain service is $15. Again, another thing I'd recommend is the domain privacy, which is an extra $12, and that basically stops any random person from looking up your information, such as your name, phone number, address, etc. The SiteGround site scanner, I did have this, but if I'm honest, there's other WordPress security plugins that I can recommend, mostly for free as well. So I'd untick that. You get a free SSL, which is great. And you basically just read the terms, confirm your order, click pay now. You'll then be greeted with a congratulations screen congratulating you on your order with login information and other important details. But for now, I'm just going to log into one of my accounts that I've got with SiteGround. And I'm going to show you what the backend look like. So as you can see, I've got a few services expiring, which I need to renew. I'll do that shortly. So you've got your home page, which again shows you lots of important information and promotional offers. Okay, but I'm going to navigate to my account. Okay, here you can see all the different domains in which I'm hosting on this particular SiteGround account. You can see I've registered this domain with them as well. I did that whilst I was signing up. Okay, and if I click here, I can navigate directly to my WordPress admin area. It's got some other important information and extra service. Let's see what we can get. So here it's saying I had a premium backup service, which I've cancelled. SSL certificate. Dedicated IP I could get, and for the most part that's it. So let's navigate over. Let's check out the cPanel before we go. As you can see, I've got the GoldGeek account, which is the one I recommended. Okay, and then let's navigate to the cPanel. So this is what the SiteGround cPanel looks like. It's fairly custom, bit basic, and if you're new to this internet thing, it can be a bit overwhelming. But if I'm honest, this is what most hosting company cPanel will look like. So here you've got all your domain related information. So here I can add a new domain, subdomain, park it, redirect, etc., etc. Here, which is quite cool, there's a few quick installers. So here, as you can see, there's WordPress. If I wanted to quickly install a WordPress site, I'll just click on this. Okay, then we'll click the install button, choose the domain, enter in the site name, description, my username, password, and then you just click install. And then within a few minutes, you'll have a WordPress blog or site up and running. So let's go back to the cPanel. Okay, again, we've got some WordPress specific tools, as I mentioned, like with the staging. So when you got the GoldGeek, you get this cool staging feature here. You also get the super cacher. It's great, but if I'm honest, I've paid for a premium caching plugin by WP Rocket. So this isn't that much use to me, if I'm totally honest. Okay, we've got some Joomla specific tools as well. Then here you've got all your mail-in options. So I can set up an email account. You get unlimited email accounts as well. And you can access your webmail here. Email forwarders, autoresponders, and much more. Okay, so you can navigate to the main directory of your hosting, access the cPanel, the phpMyAdmin. Okay, here you can check the latest visitors and bandwidth you're using. Then we've got some cool security options here, such as security check. And for the most part, that's it. Let's navigate to the support section and see what's there. Okay, so here we've got some kind of knowledge base. So let's type 503 error. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see what it comes up. Okay, so let's click on that. Let's see if it's any helpful. So we've got tons of articles, infinite amount of issues you can run into. So here we've got quite a few useful guides. Okay, but if that's not enough, okay, what can we do? Okay, here it says request assistance from our team, 24/7 phone, chat, or ticket. That's quite cool. So let's click on this. And we've got technical support, advanced technical support, billing support, etc., etc. Okay, so let's click on slow site. Okay, so here it's automatically taking me to a support ticket. Let's go back and let's see if we can get on a live chat. Okay, let's click renewals. Okay, awesome. So here it's saying we can jump on a live chat, or we can actually ring to speak to one of their staff, which is quite cool. I think that's it with regards to the support. Billing, it's got all my personal information there, so we're not going to go there. Referral deals, what's that about? Let's have a look. Okay, so basically if I was to share this link, it's saying I could get a few free hosting, period. Okay, add service. Okay, so I can add additional services. That's awesome. Okay, cool. We can actually move our data center. Oh, wow, that's awesome. So I've got dedicated IP as well, which we can purchase. Let's check out resources. So here we've got a few quick links to take you to WordPress tutorials, cPanel tutorials, etc. And then here as well, we've got a few promotional offers. That's it for the SiteGround walkthrough. I hope you enjoyed this quick walkthrough of SiteGround. And be sure to share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you wanted a more in-depth review, you can head over to Software Finder /reviews/SiteGround, or just Software Finder, and then search SiteGround in the search field. Okay, we could click search, but it should pop up, and then we'll be taken to this page here, where one of our expert staff have created an in-depth review on SiteGround, such as the loading time, tests, pros and cons, alternatives to SiteGround. What's also cool as well is that regular users like yourselves and me can actually leave an honest review. So you don't have to take our opinion. You can come in and leave your own opinion here as well. So thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and leave a comment below.